you by any chance know what time your 9:30 shift starts?
Oh, 9:30?
See, that's what I would have said. But then I had Ted stand out in the parking lot and monitor your arrival times this week. Ted?
9:34, 9:39, 9:41, 9:33, and 9:50.
How is that law degree working out for you, Ted?
I was going to be a senator.
I haven't perused the latest nursing contract, but I'm guessing it doesn't say, show up when you damn well please.
Well, hey, Bob, here's an idea. Let's say you stop showing up altogether. We'll just replace you with a giant time clock. Oh, and if we ever get to missing you, we'll just have a tiny little Bob Kelso cuckoo bird pop out every couple of minutes and say, I've never satisfied a woman. I've never satisfied a woman. I've never satisfied a woman.
Okay.
Even though Dr. Cox still didn't know he was the father of Jordan's baby, they were getting along better than ever. As for us, it was the end of our second year, and somehow each day had begun to feel the same.
Somewhere far away from here.
You see, after a while, your residency boils down to just a few things. Paperwork, the 3 prescriptions every patient gets,
Give Miss Allen speed medicine for her headache, restful social sleep control, social food.
paperwork, mind-numbing monotony, and of course, paperwork. As for the patients, look, Mr. Groff, because it's diabetes related, the pain in your foot isn't responding to painkillers. But I'd like to try an anti-seizure medication before we even consider amputation.
Oh, good. Because I have an audition for Stomp tomorrow. Just cut the damn thing off, will you?
I guess that's why I'm so psyched our
Real
college buddy
catch
Spencer's coming to town.
Jill Anderson.
Oh my god!
Hey, that Riddles?
No.
Yeah!
Monica Meyer.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, guys, I don't think it's really appropriate for us to be rehashing our college sexual conquest with Carla in the other room.
Leslie Stevens.
Yes! On a pile of coats with hundreds of people around. What a whore!
Who else? Who else did you bang?
Carla, college wasn't all sex and coats. Friends here got me through a lot of hard times.
Why did you smooth the
You're like a
crap
little kid, baby.
Straight up.
Yes. My life changed that day.
Man, that was a long time ago. I mean, now you two are engaged, and I'm in town because our frat brothers Schmitty and Dan are getting married.
A double wedding?
No.
Oh, good for the boys.
They're marrying each other, man.
Wow.
We've really grown up.
Oh, that's good sauce.
Check it out. Great picture.
Oh my god.
What I've got you on is D5 half normal saline with 20 kcal at 100 cc's an hour.
This is the Cadillac of all hangover cures. Feels warm in my tummy.
Good morning, angels. What you have? One too many daiquiris last night?
Friends, this is Dr. Cox, and
Don't bother, don't care.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's the scary man you told me about last night. Hey, congratulations.
For what, jackass?
You just had a baby.
no, she just had a baby.
Yeah, but you said it was his. And you said something else. But he didn't know it yet. That's exactly right.
Ah, shit!
Holy crap! Run
Oh,
away,
this how
run
we
away,
found
run
out?
away, run away, run away.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I can't. I'm
Hey,
no
how do
Superman.
you that's not a word?
I'm no Superman.
I can't.
Bottom of the journal.
Okay, he hasn't said a word in over 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Ah, the hell with it. I'm going in.
This how he gonna find out?
Maybe if the next 2 words out of your mouth aren't see it, then the 3rd word will be, oh my god, my crotch, you punched me in the crotch. See it.
Oh.
How about that guy?
Damn, I could have sworn I guess
That guy?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it would just be easier if I told you whose butt I haven't had my fingers in.
Now, that's one of the perks you never hear about. You guys pretty much landed your dream jobs, huh?
Dream job.
I'm the candy man.
Chocolate King.
It's too much.
Hey, man. How am I supposed to finish this memo?
The Candyman can.
Do you at least have any interesting patients?
Oh, there's Mr. Weinberg, who has dementia, but still enjoys his ronking.
It's rocking.
Ronk!
Interesting.
Hey, sweetness.
Wrong.
Hey, so when do people get to yell like stat and stuff?
Kinda never. Bambi. Rounds.
Oh, damn it.
Run, Johnny, run! Just trying to add a little drama.
I felt it.
This is not a good day to be late. Every year at this time, Kelso picks a resident to ride mercilessly until they crumble. The key is to jump on any easy question and impress him early.
All right, shall we get started? Yes! Excuse me.
Should we get started? Answer yes.
Dr. Reed, do an ABG on bed 4 without waking him. Dr. Young Asian fellow, bed 7 needs a central line. And Dr. Murphy and Dr. Eager Beaver step forward.
This is it. Last man standing.
What are the 4 differential diagnoses of the persistent ST elevation on any EKG? Dorian.
Ischemia.
Murphy.
Aneurysm.
Dorian.
Pericarditis.
Murphy.
Pass. Ah, Doug. At least you're going to a more chocolatey place.
Dr. Murphy. Dr. Reed. Oh, please.
What was that needle though?
No, you didn't.
I did. And now every time I turn around, Dr. Kelso's riding me.
I got next. What's up? No?
Perfect timing.
Self-fire. For the big dog.
He can't be deflated, babe.
Nope.
Look, Elliot, I've seen this before. Kelso starts to worry he's not scary anymore, so he picks somebody to be his trouble.
Wait up, I got my heels on. I mean, even... That was silly of them to drink.
Yeah. Well, I
After
told you,
what
they
happened,
ain't
I
getting
was
them in
no
trouble,
one to be
man.
messed with.
Hey, food stamps. A little anonymous donation from a guy who makes a little more scratch than
Hey, food stamps.
You know what? At least what I do matters, okay? You're cleaning the same spot you were this morning, and the smart money says you'll be cleaning it again tomorrow. So why don't I just come
Everyone's
by
just
then,
lashing
and you can
out,
tell me
babe.
how what you do day after day makes even the slightest bit of difference in this world.
to me.
I don't care if I hurt his feelings, because I got absolutely crushed tonight. Luckily, Turk and I both knew who was responsible for all this.
Crockett. Tubbs.
When do we eat?
Can't hang with you, man.
Jordan, could you just give me 10 seconds to myself here?
No.
She playing around with it too.
You know, you
She
are being very
patronizing him.
immature, and oh my God, is that guy on fire?
Lad leg run too.
Dr. Cox! I'm so glad you're
Oh
here.
my God, shoot me down.
From one hell to another.
Dr. Kelso's been torturing me lately, and I really thought that I could handle it. I mean, after all, I've come a long way, you know. For instance, I used to be afraid
As
of
soon
you,
as I
and
walk
now
in,
can
you're
talk
just
to you
like
about
straight on
anything.
having a full-on
I'm not looking
conversation.
particularly springy. Lately, I'm not like this season, but more like inside of a mattress, you know what I mean?
I don't have any clue what you mean.
Dr. Kelso's starting to get to me, and I don't think I can take it anymore.
Sorry, kid, but I'm kind of dealing with my own stuff right now.
Thanks a lot. Really.
Yeah, look, I'm really not in the mood tonight. I'm ready.
Howdy, Mop Top.
Oh, God.
Man, why'd you even show up this weekend?
What are you talking about? I'm going to introduce Schmitty and Dan.
Okay. I didn't really introduce them, but I'm the one who accidentally saw them under the foosball table. Oh, Schmitty.
Typical Spence. You just blow in a town and get us in a bunch of trouble.
What, I made you guys go out tonight? Hey, I have a venture capital presentation Thursday. Ask me if I want to go out drinking Wednesday night. Sorry, I can't. I have a presentation. You see, the truth is, you guys have been complaining about work since the second I got here, just dying for an excuse to blow it off. So maybe you should stop being all mad at me when really you're just pissed because you hate your jobs.
Every time I turn around, Kelso's there. Ted, he's trying to break my spirit. I mean, do you have any idea what that feels like? Oh, I'm sorry. Of course you do.
Reed,
Look at
I'm
my face.
afraid that nothing you've described constitutes harassment. Swing and a miss, eh, Dr. Reed? Well, the next time you decide to make a stink of nothing, maybe you should see a lawyer who didn't need 5 tries to pass the bar exam. I have stress-induced dyslexia, and you know that, Dr. Osley.
Why are you doing this?
Kelso backwards.
I'll tell you why I'm doing this, Perry. Because we've been dancing the same annoying dance for years now. One of us gets angry and walks away, and the other person's too stubborn to go after them. Before you know it, you're sleeping with some toothpick-sized pharmaceutical rep, and I'm trying to convince my mom that the thing in my suitcase is a giant electric melon baller. Well, guess what? Things are different now. We have a kid together. I'm not going home until you promise that you're coming home with me.
That was a strong case.
You go. I'll meet you down there.
Bring dinner.
How would I?
Your father couldn't believe it.
I'm leaving town. I'm going to go get some cigarettes.
Shut up.
I didn't get a
I'll be
lot
right
of
back.
sleep
I'll be
thinking
right
about
back.
what Spence had said. Look, I'm sorry I was such a jerk yesterday, okay? I mean, come on, look at this floor. You could practically eat off of it.
Would you?
But I what?
Would you eat off the floor?
As I bent down to eat that peppered floor turkey, unaware that the cleanser the janitor uses is an extremely potent diuretic, I realized something. The reason we're doctors is because we have an innate desire to help people.
That was disgusting.
You're
And
going
you
to
have
keep
to have
filling
that
the same
desire,
spot.
because at the end of your second year, it's impossible to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it becomes about perseverance
I ordered
and
home.
fortitude.
I don't know.
Blood flowing up that way.
And sacrifice.
I'm sorry you guys can't make the wedding.
Yeah, give those guys a big kiss for us.
Don't forget to tell them I prefer it only eat fresh vegetables. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'll see you
Later, dude.
I'm an investment banker.
Really, all you can hope for is just an occasional thank you. I'm so glad the medication worked on your foot.
So I'm supposed to be happy because somebody finally did something right?
You're welcome.
Nice call on the anti-seizure medicine there, newbie. You know, I'm actually starting to think you may not be the worst resident that ever lived.
How cool was that?
Shut up.
You shut up. You're an angry man. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the whole it's your baby thing. We'll probably talk about that later.
No, I wasn't even mad at Jordan.
No?
Oh, I'm scared. In fact, I was freaking out all day because I'm quite confident that I'm going to be an absolutely horrible father.
You?
Quite
Come
confident.
on. You're going to be a very scary father. I mean, a great. You're going to be a great father. Like last night, you totally kicked our asses because we deserved it. And do you remember that time you told me I wasn't the worst resident that ever lived?
You mean like 8 seconds ago?
You have no idea how much that meant to me.
You have no idea.
I said, I think you may not be the worst resident ever, but I can't be sure of stuff like that. Come on, I haven't done the appropriate legwork.
Dr. Cox,
Can't
you're
be
always
sure.
there when he needs you. I think you have this fathering thing down.
Why am I not leaving, Dr. Reed? Because I don't want to miss you breaking down and weeping in front of everyone. Oh, just great big tears, great big crocodile tears.
See, if she was your daughter, you'd totally know how to handle it.
Go ahead, you got it, my son.
My God, you're right. Kelso.
You really do that?
You're doing fine there, buddy.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good one.
Go home and see my son.
Did that really happen?
See you there, Bobo.
I think it really happened.
Yeah, yeah. Tell
Babe, you know she's always on the phone.
That may come up tomorrow.
That may come up tomorrow. Alright, that was episode 22 of Scrubs, and a very low energy episode right here, but I think it needed to be, because the tone of this episode was just, people didn't like the job, and just, I guess, surprise information. So my interesting parts of this episode was obviously Dr. Cox with his situation going on over there. Shout out to the cameo by Deadpool though, but I mean that part really didn't do too much for me on there. But Dr. Cox's part, yeah, I thought that was a super random way for him to find out he's the baby daddy. I didn't know how he was going to do it. I didn't know if it's going to be a thing, but they didn't even really let it be a thing. They let the thing be the thing, other than him finding out be the thing, which, okay, I was cool with that way. And then Kelso and Elliot, yeah, working that thing out with Ted, man. That was entertaining to say the least right there. And I thought that was going to be a dream sequence that Cox punched him in the face, but it looks like that was real. So yeah, next season we'll be talking about that one. I don't know what the repercussion will be for Dr. Cox for punching him in the face, but we shall see. But I enjoyed those two parts right there to the end, and they didn't really start nothing. No new storylines for next season, so that was a good wrap up for season 2 and season 1. So now we start a new journey with season 3.
Yeah, it took 2 seasons for somebody to finally punch Kelso in the face. And I loved it. It being Cox worked really well, but obviously they ended this season on that because that's going to be something that we address going into season 3. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out and what repercussions Cox is going to face, because there's going to be something. Especially because it was done in front of everybody. Kelso's not going to have it. I'm glad it worked out with Cox and Jordan in this episode as far as addressing, coming to resolution about the relationship with the kid. I'm glad it played out the way that it did, very, very much at the very last minute. But that makes me happy because I thought Jordan had such a good speech to Cox about how they keep self-sabotaging. Can we just stop the trend? And she was like, I'm not going to let you walk away. So we're going to figure this out. So I thought that was really good. I also thought Ryan Reynolds' best part was him comparing, talking about the $500 and his venture capitalist job. I thought that part was funny and that worked really well. And then the Elliot and Kelso go up between, which ultimately leads to the punch in the face. Ted was the best aspect of that whole thing. So I love Ted. Seeing him laughing, crying is going to be a vision I'm gonna see forever, and it melts my heart. He's so never gonna forget that. It's so sad. But yeah, I think overall I agree with you. I think the tone was a little bit more somber. It wasn't a high impact episode outside of obviously Kelso getting punched in the face. Yeah. So very much looking forward to jumping into season 3.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Scrubs season 2, episode 22. And until next time, people, peace.